What's going on? This is Tim Savage, chilling with TopsOnCampus.com. I'm with the illustrious Raddiculous right here. Shout out to Stephen Jeffries. Basically, this is a show that we try and put together for y'all, just let you know what's going on in music. It can be rock, it can be hip-hop, it can be hillbilly, it can be bluegrass, anything's and everything around here. But what I'm going to do is I'm basically going to pass the mic back and forth between us, letting you know about the Bluegrass Conspiracy that's coming out from Raddiculous. So to start it off, Raddiculous, give me a heads up on what you're doing right now with the mixtape and how that all come together.
Well, as of now, we've got about 13 tracks. I'm still trying to get a few more. Just looking for those few lucky people here in Lexington who've got talent and really have motivation and drive for this, and someone who's willing to work hard for it. So we've got the almost finishing touches on it, but we're drawing towards an end. So should be coming out here within a month or two, hopefully.
That's what's up. Now, some of the acts that are on this mixtape are some of Lexington's finest. Give us the heads up of who those cats are.
Well, Kinfolk, of course, two members of Cunning Linguists there. Cunning Linguists, deserve a lot more respect around here than they actually get. And we've got Trig Jones. He's a former member from the Wordsmiths, and he's really got some deep stuff. And of course, we've just got a big variety. I'd like to think that nothing is really going to sound alike on this mixtape, and there'll be at least one song you're going to like on there, regardless of what your tastes are.
Yes. Well, it's a big shout out to the Cunning Linguists, No, Deacon, Mr. SOS, much respect to all of them. And it's a big thing if you put this together for Lexington. This is a totally Bluegrass Conspiracy. But we all both are very familiar with what a mixtape is, but it's one of the founding pieces of hip-hop which keeps it together. Give everybody kind of the 101 on what a mixtape is.
Well, to me, back in the day, from what I know, it was just an easy way to market yourself without having to go through a big name record label, or just not having a whole lot of finances. And to a lot of people around here, including me, that's the only way I can do it. It's all about guerrilla marketing and working with your friends, and just everybody working together for one main effort. And that's just to start a music scene here in Lexington, because one of us is bound to do something eventually if we all work together. So
we're all trying to rock the stage like Cunning Linguist does over in Europe. They do it 70,000 strong. It's definitely no joke. And the Lexington hip-hop scene and music scene is all growing together, so keep your eye out. But everybody's got influences. When you start off and you start listening to music, and then all of a sudden it turns into your own music, what are the influences that you have, Raddiculous?
Well, I'd like to say I have a very, very diverse music influence. I've gone through so many different styles, throughout my life, just everything from jam music to classic rock to soul to even like independent hip hop right now, like Aesop Rock and Ron Sayers, and just even to, even some commercial stuff. You can find anything, you can find something good out of every piece of music, even if it's not your style. You always have something to learn. At least that's the way I look at it. So.
And I think sometimes that gets lost in hip-hop, that you can love everything and love hip-hop. You don't have to be down with everything and have to figure out what's the most coolest thing ever to be a complete hip-hop head. On the real tip, tell me what you think right now about the state of hip-hop, about the state of Lexington's hip-hop, and yourself in hip-hop.
Well, I think if you look back at maybe 80s rock and roll, it all starts to get kind of very, very commercialized, where you see one hair band, and then you see 10 million hair bands all playing the same kind of music, and you just lose originality. And I think eventually, it's just going to die out once the next new thing comes around, unless we all, start bringing new influences in or something, because it's just the same old thing over and over again as far as commercial music to me. As far as Lexington hip-hop, I think it's great, because you look at Kentucky and you get so many influences from the South and even from the East Coast and the Midwest. To me, there's just you can't put one specific style on Lexington hip-hop, and that's something I really want to show with this mixtape, is that there's diversity, and you're gonna like at least one song, like I was saying earlier, just because there's so many different styles, and it's basically what I'm going for most.
So the mixtape is a bluegrass conspiracy. This is my man Raddiculous. He's holding down Lexington hip hop to the fullest. We're gonna take this on a rap. Before on a rap, you gotta give your shout outs. Give your shout outs to the people you know and give your shout of wisdom.
Well, definitely shout out to anybody making music, Lexington and anywhere. And it's I don't know what I'm trying to say, but all I mean is there's no way for anybody to stop you to do what you want to do. If you want to make music, then you make music. If you want to be the president, then go out there and be the president. That's all I'm saying. Don't let anybody stop you from achieving your goals.
Well, yeah, that's it, man. You've got the full piece right there. That's a wrap. I always like to end, whenever I'm talking about hip hop, I like to end it off with my b-boy stance because that's just kind of, that's what you gotta do. So we're gonna take this out of the fade, but we're gonna do it on a b-boy stance. We're just gonna put up like this. There it is.